Hello everyone, I welcome you all in my YouTube channel. In this video, we will look into Ancient India Top 20 MCQs. This is the part 1 of the video. So let's start with question number 1. Question number 1, the Homo sapiens first appeared in which of the following epoch? So among the following, the correct option will be option number C, that is Pleistocene epoch. So from the starting of the earth, when the earth formed till now, its time scale have been divided into different epoch, the geographical time scale, and among the following, Pleistocene is a type of epoch where Homo sapiens first appeared. So C is the correct option, and this started at around 2.6 million years ago, and this epoch ended at around 1700 years ago. So C is the correct option. Now let's come to question number 2. What was the key feature of Mesolithic age? So among the following, the correct option will be option number D, that is use of microliths. So in the developmental stage of the human and the human civilization, the time scale is divided into different ages like Mesolithic age, Neolithic age, prehistoric age. So different developments took place. In Mesolithic age, there are the use of microliths. Microliths are small stones. These are made up of stones. These are the tools which are used by humans for hunting, and microliths are used as a tool through which you can hunt and easily big animals. So D is the correct option, that is use of microliths. Now let's come to question number 3. The raised part of Harappa civilization, wherein important public buildings, granaries, etc. were present, known as. So the correct option is option A, that is citadel. So citadel is a part of the city where there were important public buildings, granaries, etc. and these are at the raised part of the city in the Harappan civilization. So A is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 4. Which is the largest Indus Valley civilization site till date? So among the following, the correct option will be option number D, that is Rakhigarhi. So Rakhigarhi is the largest Indus Valley civilization till date. D is the correct option, and it is located in the Ghaggar Hakra river plain, which is in the Hisar district of Haryana. So D is the correct option, that is Rakhigarhi. Now let's come to question number 5. Which of the following statements are correct? So first we look into the statement. Statement A, the Harappans grew both wheat and rice. Statement B, they used to store grains in granaries. Statement C, they use iron plugs to plug field. Statement D, they import cotton despite growing it. So below are the options given. So first we will look into the options, and first among the following, first we will look into the statements. Statement A says the Harappans grew both wheat and rice. This is a correct statement, as because in the excavation we have found that there were the evidences where we get that Harappans were aware about wheat and rice, and they used to grow this wheat and rice. Also they used to store these grains in large granaries, and in the granaries were located at a raised platform which is known as citadel. So B is also correct. When it comes to statement C is an incorrect statement because they were not aware about iron at this stage, although they were using copper and bronze, but they were not aware about iron, so they cannot use the iron plugs. Also they do not import cotton, they used to grow in their own fields. So D is also incorrect. So A and B is the correct option. So the option 1 is the correct option, that is both A and B. So A and B is the correct option. Now let's come to question number 6. Why Rajgriha was earlier chosen as a capital city of Magad? So Magad first selected Rajgriha as the capital city, and then it was changed to Patliputra. But the reason why Rajgriha was selected as the capital city of Magad was, among the following, the correct option will be option number B, that is it is surrounded by hills. So if you look into the name also, the Griha means hills, and Rajgriha was surrounded by hills from all the sides, and due to which it was protected by the enemies. So it was difficult for the enemies to attack the capital city of Magad. So that's why it was protected, and that's why Rajgriha was selected as the capital city of Magad. So B is the correct option, that is, it is surrounded by hills. Now let's move to question number 7. Consider the following matches. So here the Janpad name is given and the capital is given. First we look into the matches. Option number A, for Vatsa it is Kausambi. Option B, for Kamboj it is Punch. Option C, for Anga it is Champa. And option D, for Vajji it is Vaisali. So which of the above Mahajanpad capital are correctly matched? So among the following, the correct option will be option number 4, that is all of the above. So all the above Mahajanpads are correctly matched with their capital city, and during ancient India there were total 16 Mahajanpad. So among them Vatsa, Kamboj, Anga, Vajji, these are the Mahajanpad, and their capital cities are correctly matched. So option 4 is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 8. The term Ayas in Rig Veda during early Vedic age refers to. So the term Ayas which is there in Rig Veda, it refers to, the correct option is option B, that is copper and bronze. So Rig Vedic people were aware about copper and bronze, and they have mentioned that the Ayas were used to make different weapons which were dedicated to different gods like Indra, Agni, Vayu, etc. So B is the correct option. And then in later Vedic age, the same term Aya was used for the iron, and from Ayas it comes Aryan. So that's how this word originates and this word gets evolved. So the Ayas means copper and bronze, which is there during the early Vedic age in Rig Veda. And the Ayas, it is a Sanskrit word, and during later Vedic age it refers to iron. The Rig Veda mentions copper and bronze as the first metal, and the weapons of Indra is made from Ayas through casting. So B is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 9. Which of the following animal was not represented in seals and terracotta art or of Harappan sculpture? So among the following, the correct option will be option number C, that is cow. So cow is not there in the Harappan terracotta and seals. So C is the correct option, that is cow. So the Harappans were aware about cow, but they have not mentioned it, and it is unknown that why they have not represented cow in their seals and terracotta, but C is the correct option. Now let's come to question number 10. The famous Dhrupad Rag is mentioned in which of the following Veda? So the correct option will be option number. So the correct option for this question will be option number B, that is Samved. So Samved is the Veda from where Dhrupad Rag originates, and it is basically a Hindustani classical song music that combines song and poetry. So B is the correct option, that is Samved. From Samved, Dhrupad Rag originates. So please remember the fact. Now let's move to question number 11. Consider the following matches. So first we will look into the matches. Matches A, Sabha, which says that it means smaller body meant for elites or elders. Option B, Samiti, broad-based folk assembly. Option C, Vidhata, tribal assembly with diverse function. Option D, Gana, assembly or troop. Which of the following are correctly matched? So in the Vedic age, the society was divided, basically the society or the tribal group was divided into different subgroups, and at the various levels it was basically a administrative or a political body. And when it comes to the matches, Sabha, it was the topmost circle of elites or elders, which helps in taking the decisions at the higher level, and A is the correct match. When it comes to Samiti, Samiti is a broad-based folk assembly, so B is also correct. Also Vidhata is a tribal assembly with diverse function. They looked into other functions like there should be cleanliness in the society, the women should be protected, the cattle should be protected, Also the entire society, their own person should be protected, and other things, other facilities they look into. So C is also a correct match. Also Gana is the lowest most group, which is the assembly of the entire villagers. So D is also correctly matched. So among the following, the correct option will be option number 4, that is all of the above. So all the above match is correct. So all of the above is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 12. During ancient times, manuscripts were written on. So in the ancient India, there was no invention of paper, and at that moment they basically focus on um, transferring the education through verbal means, and also they used to write some principles. They used to write some song, they used to write some hymns which is there used in pujas, and they used to write it on. The correct option is option D, that is palm leaf. So D is the correct option, that is palm leaf. So the correct option is option D, that is palm leaf. So palm leaf were used as the mode where the teachers or the one who is writing the curriculum or the educationist used to write the things on the palm leaf. So D is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 13. Which of the following below city is not related to Indus Valley civilization? So among the following, the correct option is option number D, that is Mehergarh. So Mehergarh is not related to Indus Valley civilization, and this city basically belongs to, it is a Neolithic site which is in the Pakistan region, and it shows the early evidence of farming, herding and metallurgy. So D is the correct option, that is Mehergarh. So this city does not belong to the Indus Valley civilization. Now let's move to question number 14. The term Meluha was used by Mesopotamians for. So this term was used by Mesopotamians for. Correct option is option B, that is Indus region. So for Indus region, the Mesopotamians use Meluha. So B is the correct option, that is Indus region. Now let's move to question number 15. Consider the following statement. Statement A, the Paleolithic men of India are said to have belonged to the Negrito race. Statement B, they had no knowledge of agriculture, house building, pottery or any metal. Statement C, man during this period used tools of unpolished and undressed rough stone. So which of the following statement is or are correct? So when it comes to the statement, first we will look into the statement. Statement A says the Paleolithic men of India are said to have belonged to the Negrito race. So A is the correct option. We all know that from Africa, the early men started moving to the other parts of the world, and the Paleolithic men of India belongs to the Negrito race. So A is the correct option. Now when it comes to statement B, it is also correct. It says that they had no knowledge of agriculture, house building, pottery or any metal. In India, they used to live in caves, like Bhimbetka cave is the most famous cave, and B is also correct. When it comes to statement C, it is also correct. It says that man during this period used unpolished or undressed rough stones. So during the Paleolithic age, during the early phase of the Paleolithic age, the men were not aware about the polished tools which are microliths. They first used to use the stones which are unpolished or undressed. So all the above statement is correct. So the correct option is option 4, that is all of the above. So option 4 is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 16. Ayurveda is an Upved of. So the correct option is option number C, that is it is an Upved of Rig Veda. So Ayurveda is an Upveda of Rig Veda. C is the correct option. Now if you can write in the comment section that what are the other Upveda of Atharveda, Samveda and Yajurveda, that is really appreciated. So please write the other Upveda of the other Vedas. Now let's come to question number 17. Who among the following rulers was not contemporary to Buddha? So among the following, the correct option is option number C, that is Ashoka. So Ashoka was not contemporary to Buddha. So C is the correct option, that is Ashoka. Now let's move to question number 8. Which of the following below statement best describe the later Vedic age society? Now first we will look into the statement. Statement A, the authority of women decreased. Statement B, there were fights among different clans for land and cattle. Statement C, the kings have their own military. Statement D, Varna and Gotra system were developed based on birth. So first we will look into the statement. When it comes to statement A, it is a correct statement. It says that the authority of women decreased. Yes, it was correct. During the later Vedic age, the women were not allowed to go for education, and they were somehow constrained in between, and they were used to means they were bounded to work for their family only, to look after their family only. So A is correct, that the authority of women decreased. They were not getting participated in Sabha, Samiti and other system. So A is the correct option. When it comes to statement B, it is also correct. It says that there were fights among different clans for land and cattle. So cattle was the need of that the need for that period, and also to expand your own kingdom you need to conquer more land. So B is the correct option. When it comes to statement C, it is incorrect. During the later Vedic age, kings do not have their own military. They used to gather the person from their own tribal group, and they used to fight with the other rival king or the group, and they used to conquer their land and cattle. So C is the incorrect option. When it comes to statement D, it is the correct option. That is, the Varna and Gotra system were developed, and it was developed based upon birth. So someone who is someone whose father is a Brahman will be called as the Brahman only, and that's how the changes were made in the later Vedic age, and these changes were implemented, and these were the changes which was not in the Vedic age. Like the authority of the woman was increased during the Vedic age, which was later decreased in the later Vedic age. So that's how it is. So the correct option will be option number 2, that is only A, B and D is correct. So option 2 is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 19. Gopti or Gopa in Vedic text refers to. So Gopti or Gopa in the Vedic text refers to, the correct option is option B, that is they are known as cow protector. So B is the correct option, that is Gopti or Gopa are known as cow protector. Now let's come to question number 20. Why most Vaisyas as per the Varna system support Gautam Buddha and Mahavir during later Vedic age? So as per the Gotra system, the society was divided into Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaisya and Sudra. Most of the Vaisyas, they used to support Gautam Buddha and Mahavira during the later Vedic age, and below is the reason given. We have to find out which of the following is correct. Statement A, they used to challenge the Varna system. Statement B, to propagate non-violence in society. Statement C, to challenge Brahmanical dominance in and rules. So which of the following options are correct? We have to find out. So when it comes to statement A, it is a correct statement. See, the Vaisyas are those people who were basically indulged in, who are the big farmers, or basically indulged in the business activities, trading activities. So those are from the Vaisyas classes as per the Varna system. So they used to support Gautam Buddha and Mahavir because they used to challenge the Varna system. Their thinking and their thoughts, their theories used to challenge the Varna system, because as per the later Vedic society, Varna system were now based upon the birth, which was not anywhere present in Rig Veda, as they used to support that Varna system should be there based upon the works. So a person who is working should be divided into different Varna. So that's how it was. So A is correct. Now when it comes to statement B, to propagate non-violence in society, B is also correct, because the more violence in the society will be, there will be more trouble, business will not be able to flourish, trading will be impacted, also the farmers will not be able to grow the crops in their fields because there will be attack from the rival party. So B is also correct. And when it comes to statement C, it is also correct that the theories given by the Gautam Buddha and Mahavira used to challenge the Brahmanical dominance and rules. So that's how they were getting support from Vaisyas. So all the above option are correct. So the correct option will be option number 4, that is all of the above. So all of the above is the correct option. So this was all regarding ancient India MCQs. This is the part 1 of the video. Further part will be uploaded soon. So please subscribe to the channel and please press the like button and comments and give your feedback. Thank you very much.